Alright guys, it's been a long day, but I'm back with another chapter in Genesis. We're going to be reading Genesis chapter 23, where the header reads the burial of Sarah. And we'll get right into it. When Sarah was 127 years old, she died at Kiriath Arba, now called Hebron, in the land of Canaan. There Abraham mourned and wept for her. Then, leaving her body, he said to the Hittite elders, "Here I am, a stranger and a foreigner among you. Please sell me a piece of land so I can give my wife a proper burial." The Hittites replied to Abraham, "Listen, my lord, you are an honored prince among us. Choose the finest of our tombs and bury her there. No one here will refuse to help you in this way." Then Abraham bowed low before the Hittites and said, "Since you are willing to help me in this way, be so kind as to ask Ephron, son of Zohar, to let me buy his cave at Machpelah, down at the end of his field. I will pay the full price in the presence of witnesses, so I will have a permanent burial place for my family." Ephron was sitting there among the others, and he answered Abraham as the others listened, speaking publicly before all the Hittite elders of the town. "No, my lord," he said to Abraham, "please listen to me. I will give you the field and the cave. Here in the presence of my people, I give it to you. Go and bury your dead." Abraham again bowed low before the citizens of the land, and he replied to Ephron as everyone listened, "No, listen to me. I will buy it from you. Let me pay the full price for the field so I can bury my dead there." Ephron answered Abraham, "My lord, please listen to me. The land is worth 400 pieces of silver. But what is that between friends? Go ahead and bury your dead." So Abraham agreed to Ephron's price and paid the amount he had suggested, 400 pieces of silver, weighed according to the market standard. The Hittite elders witnessed the transaction. So Abraham bought the plot of land belonging to Ephron at Machpelah, near Mamre. This included the field itself, the cave that was in it, and all the surrounding trees. It was transferred to Abraham as his permanent possession in the presence of the Hittite elders at the city gate. Then Abraham buried his wife, Sarah, there in Canaan, in the cave of Machpelah, near Mamre, also called Hebron. So the field and the cave were transferred from the Hittites to Abraham for use as a permanent burial place. So I'm a little confused at this chapter. One, and I say this could be completely ignorant. It seems like it lacks significance. I feel like in reading through a lot of chapters that I already have, this being my 300 something chapter as far as just for recording it, very very sad that Sarah died. Okay, I understand that. Gave the age, and then really it was just a squabbling over purchase of a piece of land. Now, I'm confused at the significance of that exchange when I feel like so much is left out of, we'll go ahead to like Jesus' life. Now, I understand that this is not a fiction book. This is all real. And so when we read it, there just simply wasn't recordings of Jesus's younger aspects of life. And so it's not recorded. But I feel like this back and forth between Abraham and the man that owned the cave and that part of, or the Ephron and the man that owned the cave. No, between Abraham and Ephron, who is the man that owned the cave? There we go. Why was that added? And the fact that they shared the price that was agreed upon. I'm curious as to the significance. Maybe that is to simply identify as though it was given to Abraham as kind of like a keeping of a covenant. And the fact that they put so much emphasis on it being done in front of public eyes, but I just don't understand. I don't understand why that's so significant enough to be putting in the Bible. You know, the fact that Sarah died, and the fact that where she ended up, that's great, but this is almost a page of just really discussing that transaction, which really Now, maybe if I do some more research, it'll let me know of the significance of maybe that purchase, or maybe that relationship between them, or maybe simply just the fact that Abraham's family is buried there. And so I just had to do some more reading there. So this chapter just gave me more questions, not really any answers or any really strong feelings towards anything. But on that note, have a good night. God bless. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll be back for chapter 24 of Genesis, where it reads Isaac and Rebekah. Have a good night, guys.